I cannot walk through my living room without stepping on a toy. It's not just messy, it's overwhelming. Every single day I pick up, and every single day it looks exactly like this again. So today I'm finally doing a full toy declutter and resetting up a toy rotation system that I already had in place. Come along with me. I have been avoiding this, if I'm being honest. I'll do a closing shift and just pack everything away into these baskets and bins. The bins are overflowing. My daughter just pulls everything out, and one thing about her, she likes to make the cup holders into pools. So there's toys in places that toys should not be. And I'm kind of embarrassed to show this, honestly, but what can I do? This is a part of having a toddler. Things can and will get out of control. I looked around the other day and realized this isn't just toys. This is my living room. I have a separate play area where her toys should be, but they are overtaking my living room. And this is where I sit down at night when she's asleep to unwind, and I look around and I'm surrounded by plastic when all the toys should be confined to her playroom or placed in their respectable bins in the living room. I read about a toy rotation forever ago, and I implemented it the first time I read about it, and then I thought about it. I was like, I need to just go ahead and reestablish that just so I can take my living room back. I just didn't have the energy to do that, but I'm at the point now where not doing it is costing me more energy than just doing it. You know what I mean? So I started by taking all of the toys and bins off of the TV stand, and then I wiped it down as usual. And while I was doing that, I checked behind the TV stand just to make sure no toys fell behind there. And I just placed everything in the middle of the floor. And I'm going to start sorting through the toys to figure out what goes where. This can be very time consuming, but it is very satisfying after everything is completed because you know where everything belongs. If you are an overwhelmed mom right now looking at your own living room, same, go ahead and hit the like button so I know I'm not the only one drowning in toys. It helps more than you know. Alright, moving on. This entire process took me about an hour to complete. I had to get toys from out of bins, up underneath my couch, off of my couch, out of my man's office, out of my office, out of my bedroom, out of this crib that y'all see me emptying out. There were just toys everywhere. Surprisingly, there wasn't that many toys to sort out or take from out of her actual play area, which is in my dining room, and I thought that was hilarious because that's where all the toys should be, but they were not. They were everywhere else but there. So I had to collect them all and bring them to the center floor. Now, when I began this task, I dumped the first 3 bins. One of the bins wasn't as bad as the other 2, but I still needed to dump it so that I can piece together the puzzles that were in it. And I know this may sound ghetto, but to hold the mini pieces or puzzle pieces or just toy pieces, period, I use Ziploc bags. I use 1 gallon and medium. I think I may have even used a small Ziploc bag also to hold those small pieces. I then found some additional Ziploc bags and labels that were colorful that I did use to replace some of the Ziploc bags, so I wasn't using all of my actual freezer bags and Ziploc bags for the toys, and I could actually have some sort of order and color code things by that. In addition to those Ziploc bags, I also utilized any of her containers or bags that she used, such as her medical bag. I put all medical supplies in that, and her medical container, I put medical supplies in that, so that I could keep everything together and organized. That way it's easier for her to find and easier for me and my man to put away her toys. I also use labels to label bags, and if I didn't have labels, I also wrote on the bags with a permanent marker to organize the toys. In addition to the labels and bags that I use, I also have basket clips to name the baskets so that further organize things, so that my man know, okay, so this bin is puzzles, this bin is music supplies, and this bin is Bluey figurine cars and the tree house. But I did not show myself putting and placing the basket clips. I did show myself organizing the Ziploc bags and labeling the Ziploc bags, but I was not able to show the basket clips because I wasn't able to find them. I do show me labeling those and placing those in another video, so stay tuned for that video. The Ziploc bags and any labels and also basket clips I got from Amazon, and I will place those links in the description box below. And while I was doing all of this, my daughter was right along with me in the mix. She was helping me organize. Sometimes she would play with me because she thought I was playing, because sometimes I had to put puzzles together, and she would help me put the puzzles together, and then I would label them and then put them away. So once I got everything organized and placed in the Ziploc bags, I then placed them in the respectable bins, and then I put the bins onto the TV stand. I also went through her white toy shelf and organized that as well. This is me just putting those toys away. These are her toy rotation bins. These are where her extra toys are. So what you see is not all her toys, there are more. And this is what her play area actually looks like. And I just keep all the toys that are here out because she plays with these the most. This is the finished product. And if you made it this far, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care of yourself. I love you. May God bless you, and bye.